everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is the DL man. The down low man will break your heart. The down low man will break your heart. Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Okay, everybody, let's talk about the DL man. Let's get clear on who the DL man is. I know we talked a lot about it, but apparently there's still women out here who are hooking up with these men. DL is a term, is a slang, and it means down low. And what does down low mean? Closeted. It's a secret. Don't want anybody to know. These are the down low men who have sex with each other. They have sex with each other, but they don't want anybody to know. So they present themselves as being heterosexual men. Ladies, and these men will break your heart. Number one, because they prefer men. They prefer a man. But they find use of a woman as a cover-up. A cover-up. And you have probably heard that term, beard. Now what that is they will hook up with a nice-looking woman so nobody will suspect that they prefer men. Okay? Now we have a letter. Let's dive into this letter and see what she says. I'm hurt and feel betrayed by my husband. I think he could be a DL man. He is part of a fraternity. Uh-oh. There's a lot of DL men in those fraternities. I'm telling you, because in the fraternities, they do a lot of hazing and initiation and stuff like this. And many times that sexual sodomy is part of the hazing process. And before you know it, because they're with their brethren and they're doing these heinous things. Okay, here we go. But most of my concerns, I could never put my finger on. It was not blatant. Yeah, because it's a secret, so it wouldn't be blatant. But your intuition will tell you that it's off. He's up to something. Never question your intuition, because that is actually your spiritual guide to protect you. So you must listen to it. It can save you a lot of heartbreak. One thing my husband did was plan dates with me, and then his friends will always be there. What? Okay. I found that to be weird. I find it to be weird too. Our wedding day, when I started to look at photos, he seemed happy around his male friends than me. I'm going to tell you something. When I was with the narcissist, and after he discarded me, I started thumbing through the photographs, put them away or whatever. I don't want to see him anymore, get rid of them. And I noticed in the photographs, when he photographed with me, he wasn't even smiling. He was just a stone face. But when he photographed with his relatives, he smiled. And other people, he smiled. But with me, it was a stone. In every photo, he was either looking off in the distance or just acting like he was uninterested. And here I am, I was trying to get close to him and be all loving in the pictures. Ladies, watch out for this. And a picture will tell the true story. During my younger days, I was a photographer. And I did some weddings. And I'm going to tell you, taking the wedding pictures, I could almost tell you if the marriage was going to last from the pictures. You can tell. Because somehow through a photograph, people can't hide their real feelings. It shows. Either by the way that they position themselves in the photograph or the expressions on their faces. Okay. He also had a jealous friend. Uh-oh. The jealous friend was probably his lover, who told me, you must have done something to him for my husband to marry me. Yeah, that was probably his lover telling you that. You see? And he's just waiting for it to break up. Well, the thing about it is, your husband could still be involved with these lovers. I don't think that ever stops. As long as they can do it, they're going to do it. You see? But as far as the women are concerned, they would really like for you to disappear. They don't care if you come around or anything. But your husband is taking you around because he doesn't want you to suspect anything, even though your intuition is screaming at you. This man is in the closet. This man is on the down low. This man is gay. He's using you. That's what your intuition is telling you. You got to listen to it. It's like he was jealous. He was. And wanted to drop some hints. He was dropping them, but you was not wanting to acknowledge it. I know when I was with the closeted gay man, it was people dropping hints, but I ignored it. Even my intuition was telling me all the time. I ignored it. I didn't want to know about it. I didn't believe it because I was bonded to the man. See, when you're trauma bonded to somebody, it's hard for you to see the truth. You're looking at them through these rose-colored glasses. And whatever they do, you just think it's just a small flaw and you can overcome it. Take off those glasses so you can see the truth. He is very comfortable with making plans with them and hanging out. He also drinks too much. Well, you know what's in alcohol? Evil spirits. So if he's drinking with these buddies, anything could be happening. Anything. Because they're dealing with demons. When you introduce alcohol into the mix, you're inviting the demon in. And he's going to come and control the whole program. Okay? I think now his drinking comes from him suppressing things he has been through. No, I wouldn't say that. No, he ain't suppressing nothing. By drinking, he's bringing up his demons. His demons want to drink. His demons want to be supplied. Let me tell you, people who worship demons, they make sure that they do these offerings to the demons. So they present alcohol because demons are in the alcohol. You understand? So messing with alcohol is a dangerous mix. He's always so interested in having conversations with other men, like their conversation is somehow better. Well, because his preference is men. Get a handle on that. Get a handle and realize what you are really dealing with. Realize the truth, because the truth will set you free. It will set you free. I have been married for 10 years, and I have one son who is 10 years old, and I'm almost 50. I had my child late, but you know what? I have a child I had late. I was 40 when I had my last child, so I can relate. I feel like a loser, and somehow this is my fault. No, you're not a loser, because I met that DL man not too long ago. Maybe has it been 10 years? But it's been a while since the time that I met and was involved with him. And I didn't feel like a loser. And I didn't feel like it was my fault. I felt like it was a lesson. It was a lesson that I needed to learn to ascend and to move on. And that's what I did. That's what I did. Ladies, when life presents you with lemons, and I've said this because this is my motto. When life presents you with lemons, make lemonade. Make lemonade. And love yourself and go on with your life. Don't let these evil people destroy you and break your heart, because the DL man, he doesn't care about your heart. He's not there to protect it. He could care less about you and your heart. So you got to take care of it yourself. All right, let's finish up here. He doesn't like to kiss me in my private area. I'm just torn apart. I'm almost 50. Okay. Yeah, DL men, they don't like oral sex for women. You know, they'll take it all day. The blowjobs, they'll take it all day from you. But they don't like it. They don't like to go down on you. And I'm going to explain why. You see, these DL men, they don't like that softness of the feminine. The feminine energy, they don't like it. They like the masculine energy. They like it harsh. They like it hard. You see? And that's one reason going to backside, because that's a whole different hard type feeling. With a woman, men are made to be with a woman, and the woman is soft. And the woman gets moist to receive the man. That moisture. Well, see, that moisture is what turns the DL man off. He ain't going down there. You're not going to put his face down there. But listen, ladies, that just shows that he don't love you like that. He does not love you like that, because if he loved you, he will make sure that you are happy and satisfied. And if this is what satisfies you, he will comply. You've been with this man 10 years. Listen, you are not the only one. You're not the only one. The DL man I was with, he didn't want to do it either. He didn't want to do it either. But he wanted a blowjob every day. Every day. Until I cut it off. I cut him off. This is crazy. Ladies, do not allow these DL men to break your heart. You are a beauty. You are a wonder. You are a gift. And you need to present yourself as such. It is not your fault that you ran up on this DL man. But this DL man is a lesson for you. Take it as a lesson. Heal and move on. And if you heal, you'll never go through this experience with another man again. Now, I tell you to move on because you need to watch out, because you got a 10-year-old son. Okay? Okay? You got a son over there. Better watch it. If your husband is around here slipping and sliding with other men, he's not going to care if your son does it. And if your son is looking at your husband like a role model, 9 times out of 10, he's going to do it. And plus, these DL men can abuse their own children sexually because they are demon possessed. So you got to understand that when a person has a demon, they are not in control. All of their rational thinking goes out the window. Because when that demon is motivated, he's going to press them to do it. And they don't have the power to resist. So they end up doing it. And keeping it secret. Down low. A lot of these down low men mess with young boys. In fact, a lot of these down low men were molested as little boys. If I was with a down low man, I would be extremely cautious with children. Now, when I was with the narcissist, my son was pretty much grown. So there was no real fear there. Although it's funny because when we were living together, I had the occasion to go to Europe. And I told the DL man, I said, if you mess with my son, I'm going to kill you when I get back. And I don't know if he even talked to my son because they were all in the same house. I didn't want no mess. None. And when I got back, that's when we broke up. When you know these things, you have to make a move. And you guard yourself. Now, you've been married 10 years. You might not want to break up your marriage. But you got to know that you're with a demon. It's no way to fluff it up and make it look pretty. It's ugly. And you need to realize it. People, I hope that you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps someone. The DL man is demonic. And he's out to destroy you. And he's never going to change. That's the thing. You think with time and with love or whatever that, he'll come around and he'll be this decent person that you thought he was in the beginning. That person that he showed you to get you was his representative. And all of these DL men got wonderful representatives that come in and treat you wonderful, and you just think this is it, and now you want to get married and have a child. Now you stuck, kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, because you have a child and you probably would like for the father to be involved with the child. But if the father is demonic, you need to look at it. You need to look at it. And if the father is treating you in a disrespectful way in front of that child, remember, he's the role model. Your son is going to grow up just like his father. Be aware of that. And I hope that you understand the message today. I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. I want to thank you so much for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.